Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kael. I'm incredibly influential.
And my name is Danny, and I am highly successful.
It is Sunday the 15th as we are recording this of September 2024 as we're recording this. What's up, big dog?
It's been a pretty eventful week. Lots of things happening.
Hmm.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. I need you to read something for me.
It's not like the greatest time. I'm doing a podcast right now.
No, I need you to read something out loud for the listeners for me.
I could see what I could do for you, but
I need you to read it out loud with a straight face.
I don't know if I could do that.
Straight face. I need you to do it, okay? Like, fucking gun to your nuts. Read it with a straight face, okay? You can do it. I believe in you.
You're asking a lot from me right now.
I need you I just need you to read that out loud for me.
Okay, guys. Let me tell you what I'm saying. That way we can process this together, right? He sent me what appears to be
it's a Reddit post.
Reddit post, right?
From r/Playboi Carti, okay?
From r/Playboi Carti.
I need you to read it out loud.
Is that like a Reddit?
It's a rapper, yeah.
Okay.
I need you to read the text of it out loud.
Username fun_nature_8926,
Read the title and the text, please.
All right. The title of this post Kael wants me to read says, "I think everyone wishes humans had tails." Now, so far, I have nothing against it.
No. Keep reading. Keep reading.
I want to react while we're doing it. You know what I mean?
No, you just have to power through it. Trust me. Do it.
Are you sure? I feel like
just all the way through, and I need you to do it with a straight face. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's hear it.
All right. So here's the text. Like, imagine the moms at Walmart saying, quote, "OMG, your hair is so pretty, ;3, close parentheses." Then you'd say, "Thanks," with a straight face. But if we had a tail, that shit would be wagging so fast, period. Then she'll notice it and be like, open parentheses, "Aw, look at you, getting all excited for mommy," close parentheses. Then you
those are end quote and end quote. Sorry, continue.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, did I say that? Okay.
You said parentheses. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I am sorry. I'm getting distracted by the story here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start to blush and get all embarrassed and say, "Shit, X3, period. Y'all feeling me on this one?
Are you feeling him on this one?
Like, I don't know if she'll notice the tail and that would be her response. Exactly. Also, why moms at Walmart? There's so many parts of this that are really getting to me here.
I know, right?
It's a very, very specific example.
It is. But aren't you glad I made you read that?
I feel like, for this person, maybe that's like a fantasy of theirs, that they should, they didn't have to share it with everybody, but they did.
Aren't you glad I made you read it though?
I'm not really sure what the purpose of that was, but very curious.
Because it was funny. You're welcome. That was all I had. All right, good night, everyone. Play me out. Danny, this is the part where you play me out.
Oh. Da 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 da.
Why am I Rocky?
I don't know. That was the song that came to my head.
Think of a better song, Jesus.
Like I don't work well under pressure. Okay, I'm sorry.
Under Pressure would have been a great fucking song there.
Ah, damn! I didn't think of that.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Jesus. Oh my god. I can't believe you, that was the song you could think of. Oh my god. You're goofy. Do you know that? What are you eating?
Ice.
Why?
Cause I have a cup of ice right here.
Why?
You ask the silliest questions. You know that?
Why are you eating a cup of ice that you have right there? Why do you have a cup of ice right there?
They used to be drinking it, but now there's no drinks. So now it's just ice.
Me when alcohol.
Me when alcohol.
Literally me when alcohol.
I don't know if we have I don't know topics for this week, but
Oh hell no! Absolutely not.
cool.
Absolutely not.
Cool.
I
As
made
long as we're on the same
pie.
page.
I made pie. Is that a topic?
You want to make it a topic? We could talk about your pie if you're. It sounds like you want to talk about your pie.
They're good. I made two. So I made two. I made two apple pies. Oh my god, they were so good. One with Jonathan's and one with Granny Smith's. And the old family recipe says Granny Smith's. That's the shit. That's what you gotta use. God damn it, Jonathan's are better, and I'm so pissed about that because I've been a Granny Smith defender for many fucking years now, and it pisses me off that it's so much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. It's so much fucking better. Oh man. So yeah, that was interesting. But we did a little science experiment. I had my friend try it. My friend was over. We went to the orchard together. We did all that shit, and we made pies. And oh my god, it's like not even close how much better the Jonathans were. Like everything else in the recipe was super good. You know, the crust was perfect. I put it in and took it out at the perfect time. You know, yeah, it was super fucking good. And then but yeah, just the Granny Smiths don't not even fucking close. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, and then I also made tacos. And then the day before, yesterday, so yesterday I made homemade Alfredo, and it was like super rich too. Oh my god, I'm actually the best chef of all time. I'm actually goated. Do you know that? What are you getting me for my birthday?
I haven't thought about it yet. You know, I currently am out quite a lot of money from a purchase I made earlier this week. So,
What'd you purchase?
you know what I purchased.
What'd you purchase, Danny?
You know what I purchased. We talked about it.
Danny, what'd you purchase? What are you talking about? This is news to me.
No, you know what I purchased. We were talking about this.
This is news to me. What are you talking about?
I don't want to derail your story with my story, so I think I'll just let you finish your story.
No, my story is done. What are you talking about? What's this purchase you're talking about?
No. Now we're talking about your birthday present, you know?
Oh, yeah. All right. What are you getting me then?
What do you want?
A gun.
Okay, can't give you that. So
I
yeah, like
want
second gift, third gift.
the presidency of the United States.
Okay, can't give you that either. You have to work for that.
A big old smooch.
You know, like that's probably the one thing that you asked for that I probably could get you. It'd be a little hard to like, you know, plan the traveling, you know, right now, but you know, last minute.
Big old smackaroonie right on the kisser.
Get a fly out.
I mean, well, you've got 4 days. Make it happen.
Actually, you know what? That might be a little too last minute now that I'm thinking about it.
I
was thinking now that, yeah, it might be too last minute.
I want them to legalize arson.
I think that it's legal if you don't get caught.
Or I want them to legalize driving backwards at full speed on the highway.
Hmm. Now, do cars go full speed backwards?
I want them to make it so they do.
Okay. Now you're asking for like a multi-step wish here, and I think that you only get one wish.
Okay. I wish for more wishes. Does that count? Does that
Now
count?
you're a genie, and you have to, grant other people's wishes. Ah, those loopholes
Fuck you!
against
I
you.
saw that video. Fuck you, you bitch. God damn it! I hate that our For You pages are the exact same. I hate that. I hate that. That pisses me off so much. That makes me so upset right now. You don't even know. You don't even know how upset.
I saw that video like a day or two ago. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck. And now I can't find a Sharpie either. Fuck. Today's not my day.
I have 4 Sharpies right over here. I can't give them to you, but I have them.
Yeah. Is it too late for me to change that to be my wish?
You want me to fly over and give you my Sharpies?
Yes! I need them!
They're wide tip. Is that alright?
My tip's pretty wide, if you know what I mean. My penis.
They have the wide tip, that way you can draw extra wide.
Yeah. And my tip is actually pretty wide, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean, Kael?
My penis!
I'm glad that you clarified
all
that.
These fucking drawers. Find a goddamn Sharpie. I swear to God, I don't have one.
Is this like the best time?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best time in the world ever.
Okay, well, if you're doing that, I'll start, looking over some more of my homework then.
Tell a story. Tell us a funny story. Tell us one of those funny stories you always have.
Oh, let me think of what I did this week, and I can think of if I have a story. Okay, let's think. I went to the movies, and I watched Beetlejuice. That was pretty cool. There's not really much of a story there, but I really enjoyed it. It was a pretty cool movie. Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, have to say, pretty good movie. Really enjoyed it.
Do you have to say it? Do you have to?
Well, I do. I do. I feel compelled to.
I don't feel like you have to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like you chose to.
I enjoyed the movie. Did you enjoy the movie?
I didn't see it. I found a Sharpie-ish.
Sounds like you found like an expo or something. Not the same.
No,
Not the same.
I didn't even find that. I found like a pen marker thing. It's not even gonna stay on it.
Okay, well that
I was drawing on plastic too. I'm so pissed.
It sounds like you're making very silly decisions right now, but that's okay.
I think I know what it is. Okay.
Did you? So you know what?
I'm trying to mark down.
So all right. What is?
So what I'm doing right now is I was trying to mark down the pies. Which one was Jonathan and which one was Granny Smith? Because I want to get my my roommate's opinion on it, but he's not back yet. So I have to do that. So okay, I didn't lock him out. I wanted to make sure I didn't lock him out either, because then I'd have to go up and let him in. Like when he gets here. But yeah, so I did that, and now we're so I marked it down with this pink thing, and it was it's not even gonna stay on there, and that pisses me off so bad, but whatever. I kind of know. I have a thing. So one of the pie stripes is red, and one of them is doesn't have a stripe on it. So the red one, I think, is Jonathan. I don't know. I know by taste which one is which, but he doesn't. So I'm trying to make it like a double blind experiment. But it's not double blind because I know it, so it's not a double blind. It's a single blind.
It sounds really interesting. You should talk about this for the next hour. in great detail.
Would you rather be single blind or double blind?
Mm, well, it depends on what you mean by single blind and double blind.
What makes you think I'm going to tell you?
Mm,
What makes you
well,
think you've earned the right to that information?
like if you mean single blind by like I'm blind in one eye versus double blind and blind in two eyes, probably that. But if you mean single blind as in like I'm regular blind and then double blind means I'm like blind, which is like a double negative, it kind of cancels each other out, then I would choose that. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
you're just twice as blind.
oh, or yeah, that was the third option. One blind or two blind. It doesn't really matter which one I choose then. Um, you see, I was hoping it was one of the first two scenarios, not that third scenario. But might as well be single blind because if they ever come up with like a solution for blindness, I feel like it'd be harder to cure double blindness.
Would you rather cure single blindness or double blindness?
Probably, I feel like more people are inflicted with single blindness, so I feel like that would be like the priority. Most people.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Let's look at the research about that. I need you to write me a 10-page paper about that.
Okay. Well, you still haven't really defined what counts as like double blind. That's why I feel like it'd be hard to research that.
Nah,
Mm, an equally unhelpful answer.
you're welcome. Um, would you rather have Donald Trump or Kamala Harris personally call you on your phone?
Um, Probably Donald Trump. I
Why?
feel like that'd be a more entertaining phone call.
That's fair. What would you talk to him about? You have to talk to him for 5 minutes, or he will drone strike your house. What do you do?
Hmm.
Five minutes.
I ask him what his hobbies are.
I mean,
And
wasn't he just on this podcast like a couple weeks ago, and you didn't ask him that at all?
I have a vague memory of that, but don't ask me because I don't remember.
Is it like don't ask, don't tell?
No, it's
What
don't
is
ask me. I
your
don't remember.
opinion on don't ask, don't tell?
Hmm. I don't know what that is.
I need you to tell me right now if you're for it or against it.
Guess.
No, you have to guess. You have to guess if you're for or against it. Come on, let's hear it. I'm really interested to see what you say here.
Let me see. Don't ask, don't tell.
Uh
You
huh.
say.
Uh huh.
Interesting. I feel like I'm for parts of it, but not all parts of it. You know what I mean, right?
Are you part of the? Do you prefer the not telling or the not asking part?
Mm. Well, I feel like I like the don't ask part, but
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the don't tell part.
Okay.
I feel like you should be allowed to ask, but they shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be required to tell. It should be a choice.
Do you know what don't ask, don't tell is in reference to?
Um. Like I feel like initially I didn't, but it sounds so familiar. I feel like I've heard that before. It's coming to me. I just don't know what it is.
It's about being gay in the military. They won't ask, but you're not allowed to tell, and it's bad.
You go see. I'm for the allowing. I'm just not for the not telling. Well, I'm not for the not telling. Exactly. See, I feel like my stance is the exact same before and after I knew what it meant.
That's fair.
Good stance. Good stance. We did it.
Um, how do you feel about the tragedy of January 28th, 1986?
January 28th, 1986. You say.
Yeah.
1986. You say.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh yes, of course. That's the day that um it says right here. I got this. I know what happened on this day. That's the day. Wait. What day was it again? You said
The teddy
January.
bears had their picnic. Yeah.
No, January 8th, right? Is that what you said?
28th.
28th. Of course. Yes. 28th. January 28th. Yes, that's the day. The 1986, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's the day that 36 Cuban colonies members were being charged. This can't be right. No, this can't be right.
It can it?
I don't think this is what you were talking about. Begin established. So right here, I'm reading a lot about Cuba, but I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. It says Cuba's Communist Party were arrested and charged with a micro
January 28th,
faction.
1986?
Yep, January 28th, 1986. Also, Rakim, stage name William Griffin Jr., the American hip hop musician, was born, as
It's
well as
I believe it's
Sarah McLachlan.
Rakim. I believe
That's
it's
what I said.
Rakim. No,
That,
you
that is
said
what I.
Rakim.
No. Hear me out. That's what I said. Now, also Sarah McLachlan was born. It seems.
In 1986.
Oh, I'm on 68. Wait. Give me a second.
You
Well,
fucking idiot.
I clicked on the. You said 86, not 68. Oh, I'm so silly. Wait. Hold.
You fucking donkey.
No. Hear me out. I was on the wrong Wikipedia article. Oh yes. On January 28th, 1986, um, the space shuttle Challenger broke apart 73 seconds into its flight, killing all 7 crew members aboard. The spacecraft disintegrated 46,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, off the off the coast of Cape Canaveral.
Canaveral.
That's what I said. Florida. Um, it was the first fatal accident involving an American spacecraft while in flight. It does say first, it doesn't say last. Interesting. Curious.
Do you want spoilers?
No. It's gonna come out in a movie probably. That I'm not gonna watch. So I need to wait until that happens.
Okay. All right.
Now
That's fair.
is now is 40,000 feet, 46,000 feet, in space. Let me check.
No.
Um, um, how low is
How low
space?
can you go? How low can you go?
How low is space on January 28th, 1986?
Eh.
Is that the first answer?
No, 46,000 feet is a little bit above what airliners fly at.
This is the edge of space, or the point where we consider a spacecraft and astronauts to have entered space is 62 miles, which
Is about 100 kilometers. So it didn't even make it 15% of the way there.
no, not it's only 14 kilometers. That's not great.
Yeah, it didn't even make it that far. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel
Mm,
about the events of January 28th, 1986?
I feel like it's so tragic because it didn't even get to space.
Do you feel like spoilers, I guess. Um the next space shuttle that blew up uh was less tragic because it did go to space and it came back and then blew
Wait,
up.
no, never mind. Wait. Give me a second. It says not to be confused with the space shuttle Columbian disaster. I gotta read this real quick.
I love how you're just now learning about this.
Space Shuttle Columbia, a disaster. On Saturday, February 1st, 2003, Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrated as it re-entered the atmosphere over Texas and Louisiana.
It
Uh-huh.
literally happened in your back fucking yard and you don't even remember it.
I was 3 years old. Okay, give me. I wasn't even 3 years. I was 2.5.
Well, first you were here for 9/11, you don't even remember it, and then you're here for this and you don't even remember it, dude.
I
What the
I
fuck?
always remember 9/11. Don't ever accuse me of not
Do you?
remembering 9/11.
All right. Which do you remember more, 9/11 or the Alamo? Hmm.
I remember them both equally. They're both very important
Oh,
events.
what a fucking politician answer, Danny. What a fucking politician answer. Jesus. Pick
Wait,
one.
it was the second space shuttle mission to end in disaster after the
Yeah.
loss of the Challenger in 1986.
Yeah, we lost two. 2 out of 5. That's a
Wait.
failing grade, dude. 60%. That's a failing fucking grade in my book.
Wait. But how high was it in the sky before it died? It doesn't say. It says as it was re-entering the atmosphere, but that doesn't give like an exact
You're right. That's true.
altitude.
That's true. You're right.
Did they even was it in space or did they
It
back
came back from space.
yeah, but like how like what was the altitude where this all happened? This is the questions that I need
I'm
answers to.
scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Chat, I'm
Yeah, this
scrolling.
wait, re-entry, okay.
It entered the atmosphere at 400,000 feet.
I see that. The 120 kilometers. Crossed over the California
Uh,
coast at 70 kilometers. Oh man, it looks like the orbiter's aileron trim changed from the predicted values because of increasing drag caused by the damage to the left wing. Oh
do you know what
no.
that means?
Of course I did. Why would I read it out if I didn't know what it meant?
What's an aileron, Danny?
Well, people this is very important, right? People think whenever Star Fox says do a barrel roll, he's doing a barrel roll. He's actually just doing an aileron roll. Kind of
God
cringe.
damn it. God damn it. I thought you didn't know that.
Kind of cringe, really.
Kind of cringe that you don't know it. Yeah, I know.
Kind of cringe that Star Fox didn't know that. I feel like they're trained like pilots and they should know that.
Maybe their barrels are just different in maybe their barrels are just different in, in their universe.
Oh
In
man, look.
addition to them being furries.
Wait, look at this. We have live footage as seen from an Apache helicopter. Breakup of the Space Shuttle Columbia as seen from an Apache helicopter camera at Fort Hood, Texas. Look, it's one piece and then it's lots of pieces.
Oh my god, it's One Piece. I didn't know it was anime.
It was anime and then the pieces got scattered across the globe. Kind of like the Dragon Balls, really, if you think about it.
Oh my god. First, do you know that they're gonna have to come up with a complete lower circle of hell for us for saying that? Not because of the tragedy, but because of anime.
Because of
Disgusting.
anime.
Disgusting.
Well, you brought up anime first. I just wanted to continue the anime discussion with more anime references.
How about you reference these nuts? How about that? Okay, how about you do that? Go ahead, reference them.
So it says the orbiter broke up. Reporters came in Eastern Texas law enforcement agencies after the explosion and falling debris. Oh man, look at all this debris everywhere. Kind of crazy.
It literally hit you. That's why you're so stupid.
Columbia Accident Investigation Board. Oh no.
Why are you bored at the Columbia accident investigation? What the fuck, Danny?
Let me see. The cause of the accident. It took damage to the left wing. Oh, that's probably what caused it. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. My roommate's getting here. Let's go to the ad break. Goodbye. This podcast is sponsored by Amanda Redwine, your no-nonsense talk therapist and parent coach. serving individuals and couples in both Illinois and Florida for counseling/therapy, as well as worldwide for parent coaching. Amanda's specialty is working with teens and young adults, as well as their family systems. Amanda has extensive experience working with youth who identify on the LGBTQIA+ spectrum. She has also done couples work based on a foundation of the Gottman method. She brings a light, no nonsense approach to treatment that is approachable and empathetic. She is unflappable and makes her clients comfortable from the very beginning. Find out more at www.amandaredwine.com. That's AmandaRedwine.com. Thank you again for sponsoring this episode, and back to the show. All right, we're back. Danny, I have a question for you.
Maybe. Maybe I have an answer.
Where were you on the nights, on the dates of April 3rd, 1888 to February 13th, 1891?
Hmm. I
Where
believe
were you?
I was on my third expedition of Madagascar doing research for what would become the movie.
Why did it take over 100 years for your research to turn into the movie?
Well, it's because I wasn't researching for the movie. The research just happened to become a movie later on. You know what I mean, right?
What were you researching for? What were you trying to find?
I was trying to, learn more about the island of Madagascar. What's on it. How's it going over there? What are the vibes? I wanted to know, and I wanted the world to know through me.
Do you
I
know a Mary Ann Nichols?
I do not.
Does the name Saucy Jack mean anything to you?
It does not. I was very distracted. I think on that island. I didn't
Saucy
really.
Jack E, perhaps?
No, that still doesn't sound familiar.
Have you ever signed a letter as being from hell?
Um, Not yet. It's on my to-do list for sure, but not yet.
Um,
Hmm, hmm.
do you think Johnny Depp's good in the sack?
Um, you know, I would hope so.
Have you ever heard of Watchmen?
The movie or the person?
What?
The movie or the person? That was my question.
What?
Yes. Next question.
Um, I don't know where to go from there.
Hey,
Did
Kale,
you
did
have
I
anything to do with the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima?
um not directly, maybe indirectly.
Were you involved with the Watergate incident?
Again, indirectly. I would say I'm like very disconnected from it, but like in a small way maybe. In a small way that maybe we all are connected to it.
What's your favorite Batman actor?
Who are you talking about there?
What's your
That
favorite Batman actor?
Yeah, I said who. Like
Sure,
who's Batman?
me.
Okay, I guess. Well, I don't know what that means, but congratulations on Batman, I guess.
What would you do?
That reminds me, I saw this trailer for Joker 2, unrelated to Batman, just Joker. And I was like, that's interesting. They got Lady Gaga in the trailer to be Harley Quinn, and I was like, that's pretty interesting.
If you could get an actor to play you, who would you pick?
Hmm. Well, I feel like it's a pretty basic answer, but it's also the best answer, right? if I just say Ryan Reynolds, because I just love Ryan Reynolds. Who doesn't want Ryan Reynolds to play them?
Are you connected with Grigory Rasputin?
I wish, man, but no, I missed that opportunity.
Were you involved with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand?
Uh, against popular belief, I am not actually. Crazy enough.
Um, what's your favorite spell?
What's that?
What's your favorite spell from Harry Potter?
Um, spell from Harry Potter. Uh, I like that one spell where they spell from Harry Potter. Spell from Harry Potter. Uh, um, pass.
Not allowed to pass.
Okay, I like the fireball spell. That's my favorite one.
Roll a d20.
Uh, do you want me to go
Don't
grab
tell
one,
me
or
what
can
it
I?
lands on, but I need
Oh,
to hear you roll it.
oh, so you want me to get like my actual d20?
Roll it for me. I need to hear you roll it.
Okay, well, I might take a second to get my d20. All right, let me grab it. You might not even be able to hear it though. I'll try my best. Did
Okay.
you did
Do
you hear
not tell
that?
me what the result is.
Okay, well I have it though.
Keep it in mind.
Okay, it's a good number. Great number.
Do you think that the actor Charles Dance can, in fact, Charles Dance?
Yes, I feel like I'm not really sure what this segment's supposed to be right now.
I'm asking the questions, okay?
That wasn't really a question, but it
That's a
was.
good title. That's a good title. That's the alternate. That's the alternate title for incredibly influential interviews. It's I'm asking the questions, okay?
Uh, I could see that. I didn't even realize, but I still have pencil on my wall. I forget what I was doing with my
What's your
pencil.
favorite method of execution?
Mm, blood sport, I would have to say. Throwing them in the ring for our entertainment.
What's your favorite character from the Suicide Squad movie?
Which one?
The second.
Oof, I did not watch that one. Can I just
I
say
feel like
Harley
that was
Quinn because I know she's in both?
I feel like that was a pretty good setup for the same answer for the one that you just said, but okay.
Oh wait, what?
Never mind. Do you engage in guerrilla warfare?
Not as much as I'd like to, unfortunately.
Do you have fear in your life?
Um, sometimes, I would say like 1%. No, maybe less than 1%. A fraction of a percent. That's my final answer.
What kind of milk do you drink?
I don't drink milk too often, but usually I would go with almond milk unless almond milk's not an option. I think almond milk's an option though. Preferably I like dark chocolate almond milk. That's a good choice.
What do you
Maybe
think of people who are allergic to peanuts?
sad for you, man. Like peanuts are pretty dope. All nuts are pretty dope, and I'm assuming if you're allergic to peanuts, you're probably allergic to other cool nuts as well. So that's like doubly sad for you.
What side would you have been on at the Alamo?
Oof. I would have, died, and I would have been remembered, hopefully, as one of the people who are, that was there. You know.
What browser do you like to use on your computer?
Now this sounds like a segue into an ad read, but I know there's not an ad read here. I use Chrome most of the time. I tried Opera GX, and it was all right. But Chrome's classic, like Chrome, so I just went back to Chrome.
Boxers or briefs?
Oof. I feel like I could do both, but it depends on, I guess, the exact style, because some boxers are a little bit more a little bit more loose, I suppose, right? You don't want it to be too loose to where like you don't have any support, You want a little support. So I'll say like I'm kind of split, kind of 50-50 with it, but I would say boxers probably over briefs.
Confucianism, Taoism, or legalism?
Hmm. I've thought about this quite a bit, and I've gone back and forth, but I think I'm gonna go with Confucianism. Hmm. Hmm.
Do you suffer?
Oh, that's it. Occasionally.
Are you a risk taker?
More and more nowadays, I would say yes. Not too big of risk, but like increasingly bigger risks as time goes on. We're increasing the riskiness.
If you were going to be killed by an animal, what animal do you think it would be that kills you?
Ooh, fictional animals don't count, right? Because if so, I would want to be killed as something really cool. But if it's like not a fictional animal, what would kill me? Let's think here. This is a good question. I don't really encounter a lot of animals in my day to day, but I would accidentally probably die to like a lion or something if I had the choice.
What have you stolen?
The hearts of many.
Favorite suit of cards?
Wait, now I feel like I'm being studied. What's going on here? I
Please answer
wasn't
the
process.
question, sir.
I wasn't processing this until just now. Now it feels like
Please
it's
answer the question,
a
sir.
study.
Please answer the question, sir.
My favorite suit of cards. I would say I like spades a lot.
What are your vices?
Vices. Um, like what is that? That's just something I do to what exactly is a vice? I forget.
Please answer the question, sir.
Um, let's think here. I guess procrastinating, is that a vice? I don't know if that counts, but
You stop at a motel. You ask the receptionist for a key to a room. She has
okay.
no face. You enter into the hallway. The hallway has no doors.
Is that a question?
Answer.
Um,
What is the question?
I wait. Do I answer that prompt, or do I answer your new question?
Just answer the question, sir.
So I don't answer the prompt. The prompt is like not does not require an answer.
What kind of snakes are you most afraid of?
I feel like probably constrictors seem like the scariest.
What makes you feel safe?
Shelter.
Where are you on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Uh, I would say just below the middle.
Tell me a story from your childhood.
So once upon a time, when I was in, I believe, kindergarten, I remember coming home from school on the school bus, as I did every day, and I went over to my door. because I knew which house was mine. I went over to my door and I knocked. I said, I'm here, right? But the door did not open, right? For inside, unbeknownst to me, my father, who should have been awake, was not awake. He was asleep. My brother, who at the time was like 3, did not open the door as well. So they both betrayed me that day. But I forgave my brother. I still haven't forgiven my father. And I stood there on the front porch for about 2 hours until my mother came home to see me very sad and in distress. That night, my mother and father got into an argument, and my brother still never admitted to not opening the door to me, never apologized. You know, though I've forgiven him, I wish that he would have apologized that day.
What's your favorite brand of candy?
Well, I really like Lindor, so I'll say Lindor.
What's your morning routine?
I don't really have one, but I guess on the days where I do have a morning routine, I just, get up, brush my teeth, get dressed. If I have time, we'll make myself something to eat. It's pretty basic, not too in depth.
What do you do to unwind?
Well, I enjoy like watching TV shows, sometimes movies if the mood strikes. I like playing video games. That's one of the things that I really enjoy doing. Though video games, I kind of have a mixed relationship with because sometimes, you're trying to relax and the video game kind of does the opposite of that. But for the most part, I feel like it's very, very, those are all things that I really enjoy to do to, relax.
Have you taken any illegal drugs in the last 30 days?
Well, in the last 30 days, I don't believe so. And, some drugs are legal in some areas. So, is it completely illegal? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't think anything in the last 30 days.
When was the last time you saw a doctor?
Um, I've probably seen many doctors out and about, but like actually going to the doctor's office, it's been quite a while. I don't really have a very good routine when it goes to getting checkups. Um, we kind of lost that routine visit type of thing several years ago. I need to get back on it though, because it's always good to kind of be on top of your health.
Are you prone to indigestion?
Um, I don't think so, no.
Are you fluent in more than one language?
Oh, I wish, but not quite.
What is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear. Um, that's also a good one. Let me think. My greatest fear. Um, I guess the fear of not being able to achieve my goals, no matter how much I try and put my effort towards it.
How many sexual partners have you had?
That's a little personal. I'd like to pass that one.
Answer the question, sir.
I'd say more than one, but less than 5.
Are you prone to fits of rage?
Am I prone to rage? No, but I can be brought to rage in the right circumstances.
How do you feel about children?
I hate them, but I would like to have my own one day that I don't hate as much.
What is one food you wish you knew how to cook?
Um, I really enjoy a very, very nicely seasoned dish of boudin. It's one of my favorite dishes, and if I knew how to cook it to like the level that I would like, that'd be awesome.
Describe a quality about yourself you wish you got more credit for, or that more people noticed.
Well, it's one of those things where I feel like I I'm really really knowledgeable in lots of different subjects, and I don't find myself in situations where I can really show off that knowledge as much, you know. So if I could find myself in more situations where I can kind of like show off my knowledge of either niche subjects or just subjects that I'm more interested in, that'd be cool.
What is your favorite Shakespeare quote?
Oof, I'm pretty basic. I probably would just have to go with the one everybody else always says, you know.
Please answer the question, sir.
Oof. Okay. Well, if you really want to know my favorite Shakespeare quote, I can I can answer that question for you. I just gotta think of quotes real quick. Um, uneasy lies the crown that wear. Wait, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown or wears a crown. There you go. That's a good one. I like that one. That'll be my answer.
When was the last time you cried?
I feel like um I probably cried a couple weeks ago, but I can't remember like the exact day for you.
Would you have a nice scalp if you went bald?
I like to think so. I think I have a decent head shape. I think I can pull it off.
If you could add an inch to anywhere in your body, what would you add it to?
Hmm. I feel like I'd add an inch of like height probably because I'm pretty well off in other areas.
What was the last lie you told?
Um, Let me think. I I lied about the guerrilla warfare question.
Are you a virtuous person?
Um, Virtuous, you say? I'd like to think so.
Do you think good people get rewarded and bad people get punished?
Not necessarily.
Are you allergic to anything?
Mm, I used to have allergies to chlorine, but I think that I've grown out of that as I've gotten older.
Favorite dinosaur?
Hmm, that's also a good question. Um, I like pterodactyl because it has a funny name.
If you were a transformer, what would your vehicle form be?
Oh, that's a good question too. I'd like to be. I'd like to be like a jetpack. You know.
If death came for you tomorrow and it took a pleasing form, what form would you like it to take?
Um, I feel like death. Hmm. Maybe like just like a really really attractive woman.
What is your favorite element on the periodic table?
Argon.
Are you hiding state nuclear secrets for hostile foreign powers?
um I don't think I can answer that one.
What toppings would you get on a cheeseburger?
um Assuming the cheese is already on there, I would get more cheese, some bacon, probably some nice sauce. I don't know what the sauce is, but some nice sauce. And I'll throw in some lettuce. I'll throw in some tomatoes. I'll leave off the onions. Not really a big fan. Maybe another patty as well over there. And then I think that's a good sandwich.
Name a crime you would like to commit but haven't.
Well, a crime that I'd like to commit. Um, I'd love to commit like some form of like fraud or theft, from like some sort of government funds. The problem with that is that I wouldn't if there was consequences, which there usually are. That's what I'm thinking.
Provide me with a piece of stock trading advice.
Um, so GME is going to go to the moon, so just make sure you have diamond hands.
Do you purchase various amounts of cryptocurrency on the blockchain?
I have in the past, dabbled in it because my one of my family members is into it a little bit. But as of now, I actually think I'm down. Which is I'm glad I didn't put as much as I probably could have into it because it was kind of like a kind of you know. I didn't really have a lot of confidence in the advice that he gave me, so I just put a little bit. That way, I was like, if he's right, profit. If he's not right, it's not a big loss. I'll pull up the information while we're here, and I'll get back to you on how I'm doing. But I'm pretty sure I've lost a lot.
What type of bear is most frightening to you?
Oof, what type of bear is most frightening to me? The Berenstain Bears or the Berenstein Bears. Really get you. You don't know which one it is.
What foreign country would you least like to go to?
Oof, whatever. Probably North Korea. Probably. Not. I don't think I would enjoy it there.
Name someone you have a lot of respect for, but you don't want them to know.
Hmm, that's a good one. I don't know if there's anybody like that where I have like, a lot of respect, but I wouldn't tell them. I don't know.
Do you prefer Gatorade pre bottled or making it with the powder?
I prefer it pre-bottled. I'm not a big fan of the powder.
Do you have good levels of vitamins and minerals in your diet?
I feel like it kind of varies. I'm not very consistent with it, so I'd probably say no.
What is the center of a cell called?
The center of a cell? Ooh, I should know this. Is so I think so. Mitochondria is a powerhouse, but what's the middle? Is it nucleus? Is that right?
Who voiced Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story franchise?
Buzz Lightyear. Did he have the same voice actor in the live action? No, in the other one, in that one movie.
Please answer the question.
Um, uh, which one is he usually? Is it Tim Allen? No, Tim Allen's Woody. Um, I would just say Tim Allen because I don't know the other guy's name.
What is your favorite Steven Spielberg movie?
I'm not a big like with directors. But if I had to choose one movie off the top of my head, I'd like to say I really liked Minority Report. What a good movie. What a good one.
Gibbet says what? Have you ever driven a forklift?
I've driven a cherry picker. It's very similar, but it's not quite a forklift.
Have you ever caused a vehicular collision?
Um, my vehicle collided with the ground when my wheel fell off, but like vehicle to vehicle, no.
Would you like some tea?
Um, I'm okay right now.
I think that's all the questions we have time for. Thank you very much. We'll get back to you.
I was going to talk about things that I did this week, but I guess this was the thing we did instead, which is cool. Um, okay.
Is The Sims 3 better than The Sims 4?
I thought we were done with questions.
Please answer the question, sir.
Yeah, I would assume no, because it has a smaller number.
Please tell me the exact amount of money in your bank savings account.
Which one?
Please answer the question, sir.
I have exactly $1,000. I think I might have a couple cents, as well from interest. So 1,000 and like 3 cents, I would say. We'll be conservative with it.
Please do 3 jumping jacks.
All right, did them. Nice.
Please answer the question, sir.
Yes.
Please answer the question honestly, sir.
No.
If you had to lose one toe, which one would you lose?
Probably, probably let's lose the one in the middle. I feel like, the ones on the edges are gonna be pretty important. But on the left foot, specifically.
Do you
My
play any
left.
instruments?
Yeah, I got really, really good at the alto saxophone. I learned like one song on the harmonica a long time ago that I probably don't remember, and I learned a couple songs on the piano, but I could never get the two hands down, so I only learned like I think the right hand part.
Who are you voting for in the upcoming 2024 election?
I'm voting for I'm voting for Bernie Sanders.
Please answer the question, sir.
No, that was the answer. I'm sorry. Did you not? I can vote for whoever I want, can't I?
Describe a fantasy that you would like to indulge in but have not been able to.
Oh, I'd like to have enough money that way I could uh fill my room with money. I no, I'd like to make a throne out of money. That would be a nice one to have. I'm working on it one day.
Which chipmunk are you of the Alvin and the Chipmunks squad?
Um, I think that I'm probably a Simon. No, wait, not a Simon. Is it? No, yeah, Simon. Simon for sure. Took me a second to remember them. Simon.
Would you cooperate fully with any police investigations?
Depending on what the investigation is, yeah, I would. I don't want to say yes without knowing the details first, though.
Would you rather go to a falafel truck or a taco truck?
I feel like there's a lot of places where I can go get tacos, but falafel sounds very interesting, especially if it's like nice, genuine falafel made by some good cooks. That sounds good to me.
How would you survive a tornado?
I would get under something really heavy, preferably like a house. But like a house with like a lot of heavy stuff in it too.
Would you like to do a big red button?
No, I'm all right.
Too bad. I will stop asking you random questions, but the podcast will be over.
I'll push the button.
Okay. Thank you all very much for listening. Uh,
This is such a stupid segment. It's such a stupid question. Such a stupid segment.
uh, Thank you, Justin Connor, for supporting our efforts on this Patreon. Thank you for endorsing us, for keeping our lights on. We really appreciate it. If you'd like to be shouted out and support our show, join our $3 supporter tier over on Patreon. You get to listen to the first part of every episode. That means up to the ad break early. And if you join our $5 tier, you get to listen to all episodes early and ad free, as well as being able to have access to all of our movie commentaries. We've done several films, including the entire original Star Wars trilogy, the original Indiana Jones trilogy, The Rock, Die Hard, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, etc. If you want to keep up with us on social media, we are at IIHS Podcast on Threads, Instagram, YouTube. We try and have our podcast up on YouTube the same day. We also, if you want to reach out to us for Q&A, topic suggestions, general updates, those are the best places to do it. My name is Kael, and I've been incredibly influential.
I'm Danny, and I've been here for a long time. It feels like I'm not really sure why, but I'm here.
Goodbye.